happy holiday season. Happy Wednesday. We've got a Crochet Kit Wednesday, Woobling Wednesday. This week's crochet kit was gifted to me, oh my goodness, a whole year ago, maybe even, you know what, it might have been 2 years ago, by a family friend at a holiday party. They gave me this Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer crochet box set that I believe you can find them at Costco. There's quite a few patterns in the kit. They give you enough yarn to make 2 items. They give you enough to make Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus. When I was gifted the box set, the little girl in the family asked if I could please make her the Rudolph, but not Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the girl Rudolph. What is her name? Is it Clarice? Let's see, page 25. Ah, yes, made Clarice. And then I put the kit away. It was tough. It was a hard to work pattern, and I'm not really in the Christmas spirit all the time. So put it away, saved the book. I still had the aluminum crochet hook, is a 3.25 that came in the kit. And there was some fluff and stuff. This is what I have left over. And there was a bunch of other colors left to make Santa. So this week I worked this pattern and I made Santa Claus. I did. I made Santa Claus. It's a very well written pattern, very straightforward. I worked on Santa Claus for my 6-hour drive from Northern California to Southern California to take my family to Disneyland. My husband was driving. And so I just worked on Santa Claus. It started at his boots, work all the way up. The only fancy stitches was some back loop only stitches, worked completely up. You go back, you add the length on the jacket, arms, arms, arms. The head and body was worked into one. Lots of sewing on this guy. This guy was lots and lots of sewing, but that's okay because I was in the car and I didn't have much going on. His hat is worked up very strange. You work a single crochet round and then you work a long half double crochet round, so it bulks up that ridge. You did that on the arms, the jacket, and this little ridge on the hat. The hat was worked up very strange. It wasn't a complete ball when we started with the white. Typically when you work a magic circle in amigurumi, depending on how many stitches you put into that beginning ring is what the shape will form like. If you only do like a 4, it's going to be a very point. If you do 8, it's going to be very flat. This was a 6. I don't know, that ball was really hard to work up. So I went rogue and I put a whole bunch of fluff and stuff in the ball part to make it round. So did that, Santy. Worked the beard, was very interesting to work up this beard. And then the mustache was worked up separately. The bobble on the nose did a 4 double crochet popcorn. I wanted to have a big old nose. I did, so I did 6. The belt, I don't know what happened to the original embroidery thread that was in the kit. No clue. There was some white. It said to use, there was some silver, but I had white, so we used white. There's no worked in complete rounds. We don't have a seam up the back, looking good. Little shoes, little feet were worked up with little points on them. Very cute. I had a really fun time making this pattern. I don't think I scribbled any corrections, actually. It's a very short pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. That's pretty good. 4 pages for Santa Claus. Lots of pictures, lots of instructions. I had a good time. I think I will go put Santa Claus in the little free library and let someone else enjoy him. I have quite a bit of leftover. So we've got some skin tone. The yarn was, of course, very splitty. It is Craft Kit crochet yarn. It's very, very thin, which it's a lot thinner than the tube yarn, of course, but this is thinner than even some of the other kits, like the Dollar Tree kit. Very, very small, thin. So 3.25, we're not super gappy. I mean, I could go down quite a bit. I mean, but you know, it got the job done. The fluff and stuff isn't poking out of him in any place. Decent, pretty decent. So decent that I decided to work up another pattern from this book to get us through to the end of December. Because in December, I want to do these Christmas. There's all the patterns in the book, which is quite a bit. I have no idea how much the kit cost. Honestly, it was gifted, so it feels kind of rude to go check the price. But I don't know. But it gives you patterns for quite a few intricate patterns in the kit. Yarn for 2, but I can understand that. So the next pattern that I work up, go ahead and guess. The next pattern that I work up will be in my very own yarn, my own acrylic, and the appropriate size hook. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you guys next week for a Crochet Kit Woobling Wednesday. Bye.